If you can feel the future, then you are about to experience it. Correct your mistake as soon as you have found it. Failure is the condiment that gives success its flavor. You know, there's no such thing as a complete lie. There's always some truth in there. There is no greater danger than underestimating your opponent. Face your life, its pain, its pleasure. Leave no path untaken. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. It is only after the deepest darkness that the greatest joy can come. The superior man thinks always of virtue. The common man thinks of comfort. If they don't like you for being yourself, be yourself even more. If you are strong, appear weak, but if you are weak, appear strong. You are not the opinion of someone who doesn't know you. When a wise man points at the moon, the imbecile examines the finger. We destroy in assumptions, but we do not build in possibilities. A single death is a tragedy. 1,000,000 deaths is a statistic. Where attention goes, energy flows. Where intention goes, energy flows. We all make choices, but in the end, our choices make us. Life, unfortunately, doesn't seem to care what we want. Therefore, the good fighter will be terrible in his onset and prompt in his decision. A traitor's just a patriot on the wrong side of winning. It is more important to be of pure intention than of perfect action. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. You endure what is unbearable, and you bear it. That is all. Time bows to authentic commitment, and it stretches to accommodate it. Men do less than they ought, unless they do all they can. It's better this way, sister. There's more to life than staying safe. They laugh at me because I'm different. I laugh at them because they're all the same. When we strive to become better than we are, everything around us becomes better too. I was never aware of any other option but to question everything. A wise general makes a point of foraging of the enemy. Follow your heart, then root its longing with the facts. Leadership is all about making things to move forward, not backward. The question is not what you look at, but what you see. Life is a succession of lessons which must be lived to be understood. Of all those in the army close to the commander, none is more intimate than the secret agent. That it will never come again is what makes life so sweet. Without local guides, your enemy employs the land as a weapon against you. When you walk in silence, your excellence will always speak for you. Great wisdom is generous. Petty wisdom is contentious. Great speech is impassioned. Small speech cantankerous. The job of feats is walking, but the hobby is dancing. Manifest plainness, embrace simplicity, choose selfishness, have few desires. Man doesn't know what he is capable of until he is asked. The truth does not change according to our ability to stomach it. If fate doesn't make you laugh, you just don't get the joke. What is to be, will be, and no prayers of ours can arrest the decree. To touch the soul of another human being is to walk on holy ground. It's such a shame to waste time. We always think we have so much of it. The whole secret lies in confusing the enemy so that he cannot fathom our real intent. Don't depend too much on anyone in this world, because even your own shadow leaves you when you are in darkness. For any sin, we all suffer. That is why our suffering is endless. You don't get what you wish for. You get what you work for. Time cannot put anything in your hands until you let go of the time. What the superior man seeks is in himself. What the small man seeks is in others. Life is like an onion. You peel it off one layer at a time, and sometimes you weep. All men know the use of the useful, but nobody knows the use of the useless. An education is not so much about making a living as making a person. It's important in life. If you don't give a shit, it can help you a lot. It takes writing 1 billion bad words before you get to the good ones. I live in my own little world, but it's okay. They know me here. Never regret a day in your life. Good days give happiness. Bad days give experience. Worst days give lessons. And best days give memories. If I can stop one heart from breaking, I shall not live in vain. Sometimes life is too hard to be alone, and sometimes life is too good to be alone. If you really want something, you can figure out how to make it happen. Judge your success by what you had to give up in order to get it. Never curse a fall. The ground is where humility lives. Moods can be contagious. Don't catch or spread a bad mood. One half of the world cannot understand the pleasures of the other. One defends when his strength is inadequate. He attacks when it is abundant. Every ounce of my cynicism is supported by historical precedent. Your vision will be blurry, but it will grow clear with time. Hard work is only a prison sentence when you lack motivation. All men who have achieved great things have been great dreamers. I knew I was alone in a way that no earthling has ever been before. May my heart be kind, my mind fierce, and my spirit brave. How people treat you is their karma. How you react is yours. It's always the ones who are the quietest who often have the greatest things to say. If you always want the validation of others, you won't grow beyond people's expectations. Dream as if you'll live forever. Live as if you'll die today. A paranoid is someone who knows a little of what's going on. Keep the fight in your veins, honey. Never let it fade. Almost nobody dances sober unless they happen to be insane. Fear is nothing more than a negative assessment of risk. I never fail. It's just that the people around me succeed more than I. Everything that is done in this world is done by hope. I can't feel my tongue, but I know it's there because I'm talking. He who knows his enemy and himself well will not be defeated easily. The consequences of every act are included in the act itself. All the fish needs is to get lost in the water. All man needs is to get lost in Tao. There are routes not to be followed, armies not to be attacked, citadels not to be besieged, territory not to be fought over. In order to be yourself, you must first know who you are. The man who asks a question is a fool for a minute. The man who does not ask is a fool for life. Faithless is he that says farewell when the road darkens. Don't be afraid of being different. Be afraid of being the same as everyone else. If you know yourself, but not the enemy, for every victory gained, you will also suffer a defeat. I'm not afraid of storms, for I am learning how to sail my ship. What is important is not what you hear said, it's what you observe. Stay in the center, and you will be ready to move in any direction. There is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you. We are good to others only because we think that that is or will be good for us. That knowledge, which stops at what it does not know, is the highest knowledge.